Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, and we are starting off the day right. We are starting off the day with Bean. Taking out Ivy as we do every morning to take care of her. So I wanted to do this week in the life of a Tampa entrepreneur. As a lot of you know me as a real estate agent, real estate broker. But we do a lot more, right? It's not the only thing we do out here. And I think it's a phenomenal way for you guys to get connected with me, get to kind of see what it is that I do on my day-to-day basis. And I get to showcase, the city, the lifestyle that it's like to live out here in Wesley Chapel. So come join me this week. And we got some fun stuff planned this week, a lot of stuff going on. So we are back at the command center, and this is the lovely whiteboard that, reminds me of all the things I need to do and what I have to get done. So typically on Monday mornings, I typically like to prospect, make contacts, make connections. But on Mondays, we actually have a accountability meeting with one of the Connecticut Serhant agents. I think it's a great way, especially at the top of the week, to kind of get you in the headspace and recap what you guys talked about last week, your initiatives that you want to push this week. And, if you're slacking, if you're not on par with some of the things that you're trying to do, some of the initiatives, have that accountability to, hold ourselves to the highest of standard. But social media is working for me.
Good. The power of consistency. Were they
So once I kind of get all of my emails replied to, and I've kind of made contacts, and I've got, some meetings out of the way in the morning, I typically like to hit the gym. I like to hit the gym around 11, 12 o'clock. I find that time to be kind of ideal to give me a break in the day. It allows me to relax my mind, get away from all the tedious stuff for a second, get some food and get back to it. I like to think it's kind of like a halftime for me every day, so that I fuel myself and I kind of chill out for a little bit just so I can attack the second half of the day. Today we are hitting chest and a couple other things. I've been really consistent in the gym, eating right. We've changed the whole diet up as well. Just optimizing everything we possibly can to become the best version of ourselves. So we even got our little pre-workout mule kick just to help us out. Biggest thing that we're trying to focus on in 2025 is oversimplifying. I find that oversimplifying things makes things a lot easier to actually tackle. I'm the type of person to overcomplicate things sometimes and just overthink certain things, but I find that with the oversaturation of information, on the internet and all these different things, that we kind of just lose track of what exactly it is that we have to do. So for example, like realtors, lead generation. What do I do? Oh, I gotta cold call, I gotta mail, I gotta do social media, I gotta do all these different things. And then you do so many different things, or you do a little bit of everything, but never actually do the one thing that you have to do. So oversimplifying this year is super key. Right? Don't overcomplicate things. Daily tasks, just do them. Even diet, working out, don't try to overcomplicate it. Just do the simplest of things and do it at a consistent level. And that's, in my opinion, how you see massive results, again, in the long run. And if y'all drink Celsius, tell me which flavor is the best. I seem to have this argument with a lot of different people, specifically with Celsius. We won't even get into the other energy drinks. What's the best flavor that they offer? Let me know in the comment. So we just finished up at the gym. Solid chest day, buys, tries. Was going more for the reps today. Wasn't doing so much challenging weight, but more focus on reps today. Got some sprouts and we got fresh kitchen. So now we are heading home. We're gonna chow down on this fresh kitchen. I really wasn't in the mood to cook today, but I do cook 95% of all of my meals just because it just tastes better. It's healthier. So we're gonna get home. We're gonna answer a few emails. We're gonna edit some content as well, follow-ups. Honestly, my day-to-day in reality is kind of boring. It's really cool, the career that I have and the things that I get to do, because I get to experience and see a lot of things that not a lot of people would get to. I have a lot of clients that have really interesting jobs as well, and it's always fascinating to hear like the things that they come across and the things they get to do, the things that they get to see. Good morning, good afternoon. We are coming at you live from Siesta Key, if you can't tell by the beaches, if you know the area. So I couldn't finish recording yesterday. The day got a little out of my control. We had to run to Two Rivers and shoot a bunch of content, shoot a bunch of stuff. But today we are in office today, and I'm very excited to kind of showcase the office. It technically hasn't been unveiled yet. We're actually this week trying to figure out how we're gonna go about, doing the whole thing. But check it out. Check it out. Serhant, you see the S? You see the S? Whoa. As seen on Netflix. Another day, another Celsius. Don't mind the hair. We're out here working. We're getting to it. So we are currently at one of the properties that we are redeveloping, as you can see by all the raw materials behind us. Today we're power washing a lot of the home. We're just cleaning up a lot of stuff. We're just trying to polish everything so we can get this up and running. So we're converting this into 2 units, and we're doing short-term rentals. We're gonna try something new, but very exciting. So we also have another duplex that we have to go to later today because we actually have a tenant moving out. We'll showcase that unit once it's vacant and it's open. Look who's here today. Hello. She's getting stuff done today. She's a project manager. She's the one that makes sure everybody's in line, right? Oh, she's tired. I try not to be involved with some of the investment projects just because I am a real estate broker and that takes up a lot of my time. So, but days like today, I have the opportunity to come out, actually do the work, kind of see how things are going, what's going on, and still be hands-on, which is really cool sometimes. Boom, so we just arrived to the second duplex, and check it out. Some cute, some cozy. So you got the first level down here, second level up there. Like I said, we have some clients or tenants I should say, that are moving out just for space reasons. But that's always beautiful. I wanted to show you guys something really cool back here. This is a bit. So this is a laundry room that we had made for the tenants. So we had to make that laundromat just to make the apartment a little bit more enticing. I know it's a super big inconvenience when people have to go somewhere to a laundromat and have to clean their clothes. So it's one of those things that you want to do to make your place a little more convenient. I'm a firm believer, like, when you're offering a place to live, you want to make it the most convenient and most enticing to your tenant, just so they'll go with your unit. And on top of that, give them such a wonderful experience that it's ultimately harder for them to have to leave. If you are interested in learning how to invest or seeing if it's possible to invest or, property management, I only manage a handful of properties, something that I can, have on my plate that's not overwhelming. But if you are interested in it or you want to learn more about it or you want me to produce more content on it, I'm more than happy to. It's been quite the experience and quite the learning curve for me. But even as a young investor and as a young property manager, it's not impossible. It doesn't take as much as you think it would. You want to build that long-term wealth and you want to have a portfolio that'll help you in the future and how to leverage and for tax purposes. There's so many pros to having real estate. I'm more than happy to showcase how the back end works. And honestly, I'm a firm believer anybody can really invest. It just depends what you want to do. If you want to spend $10 million on a multi-unit apartment complex, or do you want to spend, $300,000, $400,000 on a duplex? There's so many advantages to real estate investing, but it just depends on what it is exactly that you want to do. Today is the big day. So right now we are heading down to Fort Myers because our Naples team has a big building that they're unveiling. It's called The One. So it's The One Residencies in Fort Myers. They're doing a big unveiling. Netflix is going to be there. Ryan is going to be there.